Good afternoon. So, question for you. Have you ever seen the photo, the pale blue dot? If not, go ahead and open another tab or window and search for it. The pale blue dot. The image is quite interesting. Once you pull it up, take some time and look at that. How does that make you feel? First off, whatever page you opened up, does it tell you what that is, what that pale blue dot is? That pale blue dot is us. It is everything that we have ever been. It is everybody that has ever been. Your parents, great-grandparents, great-grandparents to the 25th power. It's the first caveman. It's all the dinosaurs. It's all the creatures in the sea that have ever been. It's mysteries that we have yet to uncover and mysteries that we have discovered. It's everything. I mean, with the exception of the deep space probe that's taking this image, and I think at the time that was pretty much it. At the time this image was taken, that was everything. This deep space probe was the only thing of human creation not in that picture. How does that make you feel? Are you fascinated? You amazed by just how small we are in comparison to our little, small, tiny area of the known universes, of the multiverses, if you believe in that. We're so small. So, I won't say insignificant, but what effect do we have on the galaxy as a whole? On the universes, what effect are we having? You might think nothing. There's obviously the gravitational forces that the Earth and the suns and the moons but as humans, what effect are we having? Because that pale blue dot, that's everything we have done, everything we are doing. Once that goes away, so do we. Now, do some of you feel scared? Does that frighten you? Knowing that that's it. That's everything. We're just some small molecule in the corner of some small galaxy, in the corner of some small universe, in the corner of something else bigger. We're not the center of anything. The Earth isn't the center. The sun may be the center of our galaxy, but of our solar system, but we're not. Earth is not the center. Where you live, it's not the center of the planet. You are not the center of anything but your own life, from your perspective. do you want to do with that pale blue dot? What do you feel protective of it, or are you just like, eh? That image just is shown from so far away. I mean, we're barely there, but yet turn that image around the other direction and there is so much out there, so much beyond ourselves, beyond our solar system, beyond our universe, beyond our galaxies, beyond our understanding. And that applies to our own lives as well. What you understood as a baby, as a preteen, as a teenager, what have you grown? What have you learned outside of yourself? But maybe in another aspect, what have you learned inside yourself? Are you only focused on the inside? Are you only focused on the outside? What's your path? What's your destination? Can you even see your destination? Can you visualize what your life on this pale blue dot, what it means right now, and what you want it to mean 1 year from now, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years? And that's your path. I'm not defining that path for you, and no one really should. It's your path. Yeah, your parents, grandparents, neighbors, they will define portions of your life for you because, well, you're just, when you're young, you're like a golf ball bouncing around in a tile bathroom. You're just all over the place until you become more focused, more laser-like. That pale blue dot, that's where you are. When you're looking up at the clouds, the moon, it's everything we see is outside of ourselves, but that image shows everything we see. If we were to zoom in and had, unlimited zooming power, we'd be able to find us as individuals, each of us on this planet. Me standing right here, right now, out back, leaning against a tree, talking to you. Maybe zoom into wherever you are, in your car or in your home. For me, that pale blue dot was definitely a fascination. Is a fascination. Doesn't scare me. It just shows how much we as humans still have left to learn, still have left to do in this, even on our own planet, even in our own world, how much we still have left to do, much less exploring beyond ourselves. There's a lot of symbology in that, don't you think? How much left we each have to do to explore beyond ourselves. I mean, I don't know if you heard when William Shatner went up with Jeff Bezos in Blue Origin. They went up to the edge of space for a while. When he came back, they asked him what he saw, and he was just like, death. Everywhere there's death. And he's not wrong. Without a way for us to protect ourselves, if we're up there, it is death to us. But we're explorers. We have the need, the drive to look beyond ourselves. And we need to grow, individuals, as communities, as families, as nations, and as humanity. If, at least I feel that if we could look and see a bigger picture, see ourselves on that pale blue dot, see ourselves and want to look beyond what little daily trials, tribulations, the mundane life that is the center of our own little world. That there is something much bigger. And for me, it's just a fascination to be and see something bigger, to learn something more. Each of us have our path for learning that, whether it's through education, through physical exploration of our environment. Maybe you're an elite athlete and you want to reach the peak of what your body can do. Maybe the peak of, looking within yourself, finding the deepest part of you and exploring that, or maybe of your faith, finding the answers that you need in your faith. But it's all there on that pale blue dot every day. So as you get a chance, look at that. Just kind of ponder on that pale blue dot and think about where you are right now. And where do you want to be? What is your perspective? What is your short, medium, long term? What are you looking at? Billions of years ago, that pale blue dot was here, still doing what it's doing. All the lives it has seen, all the wars, all the jubilation, the triumph, the problems, the disease. It's seen everything. Life comes and goes. In the end, it's what path we choose on this pale blue dot. And I hope you're focused on that. I hope those around you on that path support you. I wish you the best of luck on your path on this pale blue dot, and thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day.